Hey YouTube, welcome back to WJ's World. I'm here sitting at XPO right now. I've already picked up my shipment for today. You've already seen what the pickup looks like. So I guess today, because a couple people have some questions on exactly how the deliveries look or where we're delivering to. So some of it is business, some of it is actually residential. So today we'll go over exactly how I make the deliveries and make contact with people. I know one of them is a high school. Actually, I don't think I have that on my shipment for today because sometimes the product isn't here. I had a high school today, which I did a high school last week, and you had to go you had to go get in contact with the right person to make the delivery. One of them is a bakery, so I know that's a business, and a bunch of residential, I believe. But we'll go over the whole process of me actually doing the delivery. You've seen what the paperwork looks like, but this would just be the actual delivery part of it. And I'll show you guys what everything looks like in the back. So I had 7 stops today, but I'm actually missing 2 of them because they weren't here today. So in those instances, XPO pays you half of that particular delivery. So I'll get half of those 2 deliveries and we'll go from there. Okay, first mistake of the day. I made kind of a big mistake this morning. When I left out this morning, I actually forgot my paperwork on one of the stands where I load up. So the thing about the paperwork is you have to have it because you got to take a picture of the receipt that you keep and give one to the customer. Luckily, my jobs are kind of like in Richmond and the other one's about 30 minutes away. Okay, so I'm at the second stop. This one's pretty interesting. I'm actually at a storage facility, and this is just the variety of ways that, or places that we deliver with this XPO mothership thing. So I'm here at this storage facility, and I got to go around the corner. I just called the customer, and she's coming over. It's actually a bake shop, and she's going to bring me a chocolate chip cookie, so I can't wait to get that. But I kind of like dealing with customers themselves because I don't know, it's interesting. I meet really interesting people when you deal with customers themselves. So I'm gonna drive over here to the 100 building, he said. I don't think my truck's gonna make that turn. Now, I hope I can fit between these two guys because their mirrors are kind of in the way. All right, so those gentlemen moved for me. He said I'm supposed to be in the 100 range. I don't exactly know how far down, but the lady, she'll be over here shortly. So I don't know, I'm just driving right now. So I'm just sitting here waiting for the lady to show up. My app is acting crazy today. It's not letting them know exactly when I arrive. It's almost like the Amazon app. So, but it goes by Google instead of how Amazon has their own GPS locator for, I guess, your location when you arrive at the post office. So with this particular app, what it does is it goes by Google, and when you arrive at the facility and Google says you've arrived, I guess it lets the app know, or the app is watching it to say, hey, you've arrived at the correct location. But it's not working today. This is my second stop, and it didn't do it again today. So what you have to do when that happens, you have to send them a text or call them. They say text is quicker, but then these guys take forever to kind of get back to you. Like I sent the text an hour or so ago, and saying that 2 of my shipments actually weren't at the facility, and it took them over an hour to get back to me. But that's neither here nor there because I didn't have to pick them up anyway. So with the app, you send them a text basically saying that the app is not working, and on their side they can force it through, and then you can go ahead and upload one of the receipts. Give one to the customer. Make sure they sign their name, date, time, and all that. You got to put if the item was shrink wrapped, how many pieces, what time you delivered it, and did you use your lift gate or not? Because apparently they charge a little bit more after the fact if you use your lift gate, which is crazy because we're not getting paid after the fact to use our lift gates, but they get paid after the fact to use the lift gate. So that's odd. So even after what they pay us, they still get a little bit more money if we got to use the lift gate. Because the customer gets charged that. That's what the guy told me last time. He was like, don't use the lift gate. He'll use his truck to get it off. So I won't mark it, and therefore he won't get charged for it, which I didn't know until he told me that. But I mean, they nickel and dime it. They nickel and dime the whole system. So I guess, you know, that's how you make a little bit extra money. Yeah, that one was a little bit of a mess. I had to help the lady get one pallet into the storage facility. And then she called one of her employees over to help get the other pallet in. I promise I'm gonna record the next one so you guys can see it. But so I got about 20 minutes to the next drop off. Most of the stuff today is kind of like right around Richmond, and then I got to go up to the Fredericksburg, Stafford area for the last one. So I got to go all the way up there just for one delivery, but that's the route that I chose. So I got to sit in traffic because I'm sitting here in front of a school. I haven't done this in forever. Sit in traffic because school is in, but hey, I'm happy school is in. So no complaints from me. Just got to take another 30 minutes out of my day sitting here in school. My turn is right after the last car. My turn is right after the last car, way up there in the front. All right, here are my last 3 deliveries. I'm currently going to do this one. I don't think he's going to accept it. Number one, because you see it's glass. And if you look down here, it's actually broken down at the bottom. That whole piece is bent out and broken, so there's glass actually coming out the bottom. So I don't think he's going to accept it, which means I'll be taking it back to the warehouse. And then is this piece. No, this is the last piece. Then is that piece. And then this piece will be the last piece. So I'm gonna go knock on the door and see what happens. All right, so we get a special treat today. This particular pallet is being rejected because of the broken glass. Crazy thing is, the pallet has already been rejected once. He said he got a delivery for this exact same pallet earlier this week. So they're gonna have to pay me double when they've already paid double for this exact same pallet. So I got to take this one back to the warehouse. So this one goes back to the warehouse at the end of my shift. So right now I'm headed to about 30 minutes away, and then I think another 30 minutes past that. So I'm within an hour and 20 minutes of finishing, and then I got to drive all the way back down to the XPO facility to return this pallet, but I get paid double for that particular pallet. All right, I'm on my second to last delivery, which is in an area called Ruther Glen. There's actually a guard at the shack into this area, so I can't just drive back without the customer being notified. So I'm sitting here just waiting for her to contact the customer. I tried the numbers that I have. One of them was an Amazon number for some reason. I don't understand that. And the other one was the manufacturer. So right now, just waiting for her to contact the lady, see if she can contact her, because she already tried. If she wasn't answering the phone, she's going to give her about 5 minutes. And then after that, number 2 taken back, and they'll have to pay me double for that one as well. Okay, so I've called the numbers that I have, and the guard shack has called the numbers that she has, and the customer is not answering the phone. So in this situation, this is where you basically contact Mothership and let them know that the customer is not here to take the shipment. This is something different from the last shipment. He rejected the shipment because that was already damaged, and I gave him the same shipment again. This one, it doesn't seem damaged, but the customer's not there to take the shipment, so I have to contact them and give them the little number that goes with it and let them know that this particular customer is not here to accept their shipment. So on to the last one, which is about 30 minutes away, and then I got to take both of these shipments back to the warehouse. So basically what I'm supposed to do from here after making it back to XPO is pick a door, unload the stuff, and last time I did this, it was late at night, but I'm good today. Unload the stuff, go to the office, tell them the door, and then also send that door to Mothership so they know what door it's at so somebody else can pick it up for the next time. And hell, it might be me. I might be picking it up Monday. I'm at door 55. I'll go to 57. It might be me Monday actually taking it back up there because I don't mind going up that route. I know some of the guys that work here don't want to go north like that. And I understand why, because the traffic is ridiculous. The main reason why I don't mind going up there because the pay is usually better going up there in Charlottesville area. So it might be me taking the same stuff back up there Monday, other than the glass, because that's actually messed up. So hopefully they know now, they've had to take it twice, that don't send that item again, otherwise they'll be paying double for that same item again.